Now to the concerns of the coronavirus and its impact on children. New numbers show a major spike in pediatric hospitalizations in the city due to COVID. It comes as the state works to keep schools open even as cases rise. Fox 5's Morgan Mackay is here now with more on all of this. Morgan.
Arthur, across New York, COVID cases are surging. And over the past few weeks, new record highs just get smashed a few days later by a new record. Now, some of these cases are turning into hospitalizations. And officials warn that this spike is being seen even among children.
I feel so bad there were so many children whose Christmases were ruined.
Dr. Kerry Fierstein is a chief executive officer at Allied Physicians Group and says they have seen a dramatic increase in the number of children being ushered through their doors. While some have presented very mild symptoms of COVID-19, others have come in with high fevers and stomach pain.
The number of cases of COVID in the last week has really risen dramatically. Our phone lines are overwhelmed with exposures and actual illness, people who want testing. It's worse for the pediatrician than it's ever been.
In New York City, during the first week of December, there were 22 children who had to be hospitalized due to COVID. That number doubled the following week. Then last week, the number of pediatric hospitalizations surged even more, jumping from 43 COVID admissions to 109. Acting State Health Commissioner Dr. Mary Bassett says this surge in pediatric admissions has been mainly among children who are not fully vaccinated.
We need to get them higher than they are, particularly in the 5 to 11-year-old age group.
The number of adults having to be hospitalized due to COVID has also been trending upwards, although it is still not at the level it was in April of 2020. But Dr. Richard Schwartz, the medical director of the Long Island Jewish Medical Center, says the number of COVID patients entering his facility has doubled over the past week.
The majority of people requiring hospitalization are unvaccinated, and those requiring intensive care are almost universally unvaccinated.
In anticipation of kids returning to school next week, Governor Kathy Hochul also announced that the state will be distributing over 3 million at-home test kits this week to schools around the state. Now, out of these, 2 million tests will be just for New York City schools. Arthur?
All right, thanks very much.